Anyways, this is getting exciting now, isn't it, watchers of reality? Alright, now, today's date is May 8th, 2026. Yeah, probably a little after 5:30 in the morning here. Well, they realized something I was hoping they wouldn't realize so soon in my short span of self-centeredness that's around me in this whole nation that it ain't supposed to be of, because that would be communism compared to democracy. Well, that some watchers, as I was watching a video last night, which I kind of somewhat knew, but it's kind of way too soon to where it shouldn't be noticed yet, because you ain't supposed to be watching, which is an invasion of privacy of an American on American soil. During that video, it goes, hey, the watchers notice you manipulate code of reality as you please. Like, you're not supposed to know that. Because that's invasion of privacy. That is treason right there. That is self-centeredness compared to freedoms and rights of. Can the president micromanage 520 million individuals and get it proper? That'd be basically like, let's say, the headquarters of a grocery store is outside this state and has a grocery store in some building here downtown Chippewa with one manager and 50 other employees, but yet he cannot get no assistance other than him to micromanage the 50 employees. That's communism. It don't work. He has to share the responsibility of others that can properly do so too, or else those employees are just going to, most of them are just going to walk off. And eventually you'll hire more, but the other ones will walk off because they ain't getting the proper attention because of self-centeredness that the CEOs at the headquarters outside the state have set up for management. That's the difference between communism and democracy. All right, with that being said, back to the reality thing. Yes, you people pave roads. Heaven paves reality. You fear hell, individuals. Hell itself fears heaven. But you do not fear heaven because you're self-centered and you only fear the devil and demons, which they down there only fear heaven. And those up there in individuals similar to. With the Lord's permission. Now, if the Lord was so self-centered, that would be him sitting here right now telling people, correct yourselves. Instead, since he shares the responsibility out of love and care to make sure it's properly done, seeing that I waited this long to tell y'all, yeah, I'm a paver of reality. I was put it that way. You pave roads. I help Christ and heavenly pave reality by manipulating what they call the code of it. You fear those down there. They fear us up there. Because of stuff like that. I'm going to add one more thing. Those watchers. When I figured that out, I took my time. About 45 minutes later, I said, hey, you're going to want to get out of those spaces you're in. For about 100 to 200 years mentally, I was saying this. They did so because they realized something started coming in to the space they were in of watching of those watchers. They ain't going back. They're afraid to because something really did come in that space. Don't do that. That is treason. Don't make me have to redesign the paved reality of this with it. Either appropriateness of freedoms and rights of democracy or, yeah, you pave roads. I assist heaven in paving reality. You fear hell. Hell fears heaven because of that fact of sharing of kindness and love. Which those freedoms and rights, I'm going to add this at the end of this video, which I'll do right now. Those freedoms and rights were supposed to help this nation shine for over thousands of years. You didn't make it 400. And you slip into self-centeredness of communism. Of everybody look at the president. He's a communistic self-centeredness of supposedly going to micromanage 520 million of people. You can barely pave roads. We pave reality. Now get it correct. Go ask those watchers once again. Now get it correct. Toodaloo.